Hello my lovelies and welcome back. It's Light Tarot Reader back with another video. Before we start, let me remind you to leave a like or a hype, comment below, tell me what you think, what's your side of the story, and you can always subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified whenever I upload a new video. You can find me here each Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday, and also on Instagram, TikTok or Facebook at light.tarotreader or light_tarot_reader. You can find all the details that you need below and also all the links. Now let's see which are the great changes that are coming your way. Let's find out together which are the great things that the universe has in store for you. Now in the past, with the Queen of the Swords, you were someone who was always trying to choose based on their mind, the logical side of things, which made you quite the clever person, quite independent and just. These are my best qualities, as you're telling me right here. But the people around you tend to think that you have a great wall, an invisible wall, guiding your heart, and also not just guiding it, guarding it from everyone else. We have the Knight of Pentacles. You also are quite blessed, and the universe has a guardian angel guiding your steps, but sometimes you don't seem to think so. It's always something with you. I'm trying to understand why this happened, which words created this situation. You're always being too logical. Sometimes you need to let go. Don't always try to explain things with your mind, because this is what's taking you so long to change everything. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune, and the thing is that you're quite lucky as well, but you have tried to explain everything, as I told you before, with your mind, and our brain doesn't always get the memo. Sometimes you tend to think that, oh no, this was an unfortunate event, I could have changed this, how could I have done all of those things wrong? And that's the biggest flaw that you have to attend to right now. You need to understand that some things don't work out or take more time because there is something there. You need to be more, just let go, be more simple with your train of thought, because you tend to overthink sometimes. And we have the Knight of Swords as well. As you're telling me now, in the past I always had lovers who either lied or they were too quick to both come and get out of my life, like get into and get out, and also some other people who were taking their time, like literally they were taking too long to choose what to do next and which was the purpose of the relationship, yada yada yada. You're either too practical or too quick to judge and jump to conclusions, and you need to find a balance right here, because you sometimes trip and fall over the obstacles that you put there yourself. We have the Ten of Pentacles. This is the main goal right here. I want to have it all. That's what you're thinking. Yes, you're confident, but you're also capable to do that. I am thinking about having a family of my own, or perhaps a long-term relationship, whichever is closer to your goals, and also having some stability work-wise and money-wise. I just want everyone to be proud of me, everything to be well put together, and it just all needs to be perfect. That is the greatest flaw in the whole grand scheme of things, because you need to understand that life, it's simpler than that. It sometimes is about the obstacles, just the obstacles, the lesson that you need to learn, the whole trip from 0 to 100. But you were chasing money when you needed to chase a lesson. And also some people here were overconfident with what they were going to get from the family. For example, they told me that they are going to give me the house or some money or the business, but things didn't quite turn out the way that you wanted them to turn out. And that is the problem. You cannot explain everything that's happening to you, and also you're trying to be too perfect sometimes. You're trying to have it all, but remember, no one can have it all when it's not their time. Right now, you have the star, which means that you will be able to create miracles if you believe that they are going to happen. With the star and also the Queen of Swords, you are someone of great intelligence who can actually find a way to make their wildest dreams come true, but only if you believe. Right next to the star, we have the Six of Wands. Now, in the next few months, because the star has the ability to create something out of nothing, if you believe that you're going to, overcome the obstacles, find the perfect job, or have the money that you would like to have in order to, just push your business forward, yada yada yada. As you can see, we have the Six of Wands, which is the greatest of victories. You're going to finally get the raise that you want, and perhaps even all of those nice words. Sometimes you just need to hear it, that you're doing so good, you're doing great. Yes, success is coming your way, but only if you believe it, because you try to get from 0 to 100 quite quickly. In the middle of it all is the Five of Wands, but you need to remember to put some boundaries, because other people are going to try and take some part in your success. But the thing is that this is going to create more and more instability, and some fights are going to break out. Remember, you are very good at what you do, and you also have great ideas, but you need to understand this. Just thinking about what you're going to do isn't action. You need to actualize all the things that you have in your mind, because you're currently the one fighting yourself about everything, and you're the obstacle of yourself. As you can see, we have the Nine of Swords. You sometimes overthink to the point of anxiety. You don't get to sleep that well. You're having bad dreams. It's just your fears. Your fears are the ones holding you back. You have the brains, the beauty, and also the means to do whatever it is that you would like to do. And also we have fame on the rise for you. If you're the one who's trying to become famous, for example, as a singer, a dancer, or an entrepreneur, you just simply need to believe and stop being so logical about everything. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, another thing holding you back is always trying to take care of others as well. You're always there. You are the working mother or father, the one who will take care of the house as well, helping with everyone's problems. You will lend some money if someone needs it. You're very generous. It's not a bad thing, but the point is that you are taking too long. You are taking too long to take care of yourself. You need to understand that take care of the needs of everyone else puts you behind in schedule. When will it be high time that you change everything? You need to understand that you are the only one who can change it all, because you have many people around you. Just as you can see, we have the Ten of Pentacles, but on to the Queen of Pentacles. Everyone is getting richer because of your ideas or your help. They have everything, but you don't have the time to take care of your own needs. So you need to become, as you can see right here with the 5 dragons, to become someone who will say no. You will understand everything when you find the magic of saying no. In the future, as you can see, we have the 8 of Wands. Many great things will come to you, but it will be one after another. That's why you need to make some time right now in the near future, because the further you get into your success, you will have, with the Page of Pentacles, many new options of what you would like to do. Also, for some of you who would like to go back to the university or just expand your knowledge, it's one thing holding you back. It's money, but you're afraid that you will not get it. That's why I'm telling you that if you fight and you believe in the fight of getting the raise that you want or the job that you would like to have, this will simply erase everything. The only thing, as you can see right here, being the main obstacle is overthinking, anxiety, and also the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is you being someone who has so many choices but not making one. It's always about the money, what will come after it. Sometimes you have great insecurity about fighting, and that's the thing, you're kind of tired, and the more that you take your time, the less success you will have, and the more problems will find their way to you. Sometimes you need to just make a decision, even if it's a bad one. Remember, there is a lesson there. In the end, you have the Knight of Wands. Also, in the future, we have someone coming to you who is an adventurer, someone who doesn't believe in obstacles, is a free spirit, and that is someone that will help you outgrow your just your obstacle of being someone who takes a lot of time and a lot of thought. You don't have fun. That's the main thing right here. And the best thing that the universe will give you is trouble. Someone who is fun and adventurous and outgoing, that could be a friend and also a lover. But you're telling me that I don't want to have fun. I want someone stable. I want someone who would like to make a family, a long-term relationship. As you can see, you have the Two of Wands. You have bad energy and bad vibes all around you. Why? Because you're trying to take care of everything all at once. And you need to understand that you need to let go, because if you don't do that, if you don't have fun, if you're not so spontaneous, you're going to find yourself in this troubled position of just having nothing gained, and that will be simply because you wouldn't have ventured into the unknown. You're afraid of the unknown. I know everyone is, so am I, but you need to take a risk. You're afraid of taking risks. Yes, there will be problems and turbulations, but you will also have, like, that's a logical thing, you will have some losses. As you can see, there is nothing that can be done without a certain amount of risk. And since you have the Star, remember, everything is possible. You are simply limiting yourself. So the universe will give you more people. They will come into your life without just telling you anything, like, oh yes, I would like to get to know you. They will flirt with you, and it will all be to shake you up, because you're afraid to make a choice. You're afraid of losing money. You're afraid of learning something new that will simply take you out of your comfort zone. So the problems are the lessons, and also they are the means of you creating something much better for yourself. As you can see, yes, you will have some troubling times money wise, but remember, the best thing that you can do is taking care of yourself and also making up your mind. Don't let some money problems just hold you down. Be a free spirit, and also have fun without considering something that has to do with money, because many people tend to think that, oh, I need this, I need to buy that, and I also need to have this house or this car. Remember, having trouble doesn't make you weaker. Having some troubles makes you a normal person. Now let's see which changes are coming your way from the love perspective, because as you can see, you will have great success but some problem with money, but other than that, nothing is limiting you. And also, you need to take care of yourself, especially if you have some bad habits, because if you don't take care of those bad habits, you could lose money here as well. For example, that could be some extra drinking or smoking, or perhaps even gambling. You need to just stop doing those things, because they will hold you back. Now, let's see what love has to do with it. Now, in the past, we had, the Devil card, yeah, and that's what made you the Queen of Swords. You had bad influences, someone who was simply there to have fun. They exploited your feelings. And with the Seven of Swords, they simply came and went as they pleased. That was the bigger problem right here. And the biggest problem of it all is that you were someone who became obsessed. I needed to find out what they were feeling and what they were trying to do. And with the Sun, it was all obvious. The problem is that you were not getting the message. You were always obsessing about the wrong people, the ones that stood you up, the ones that didn't understand, the more fun, you know, people. But that gave you the Ace of Swords. That gave you the means to become someone greater and truthful, honest, believing in your own ideas. As you can see, you have the Seven of Pentacles. You are someone who just found success because of the love problems, because you just had so much faith in yourself and your own ideas, and that's what brought to fruition so many great changes. And also, you're someone who takes their time, and you don't have to be, you know, so mad at the whole idea that this is taking too long, because for many of you out there, the problem is the timetable. I needed to have someone special from that age, and we needed to do this right here, this right there, and you don't actually focus on the good stuff. You have the sun, and the sun is on the Ace of Swords, on your ideas that just take a bit longer. You have the Seven of Pentacles. You're someone who you had to invest more time in your business, your work, and your studies, and others had something, you know, before you did, and it simply just held you back from expressing love at a certain point. So you need to understand that the people that came, they simply gave you the clarity that you needed, and also they helped you grow as a person. Right now we have the Lover's card. Love is coming your way, and also the Six of Pentacles. Someone will come along, and it will be like unwrapping a present, someone who is very special, and you have worked for this. In the middle of it all is the Nine of Pentacles. You need to just train your mind into believing it will come to you, because you are the one who simply, as I told you before, has a great wall around you. The Nine of Pentacles is also abundance, because you will have abundant love, someone who will give you presents, will take care of your needs, they will give you things, you will not be asking or begging. And you also have the Fool. This is a lesson that you didn't get yet, and also it's a brand new person entering your life. It will be from a workplace, for example, your own workplace. It could be a new co-worker or someone higher up in the hierarchy of your workplace. Perhaps even you getting into a new place. For example, you will go to the gym, or you will find out a new activity. This is where this new person is hiding, and it will kind of be like a movie, you know. Our eyes met, our words were simply, you know, we were both finishing each other's sentence. And you have the Ace of Wands, as I told you before, someone who is a free spirit, a person who doesn't limit themselves. You are someone who kind of limits themselves. You need to understand that doing something out of the ordinary will give you what you want, because you have trapped yourself into this small bubble. For example, I will have a specific friend group. We will go there, we will do this, then I go back to my work. You don't get out of your own way. You need to create new paths. Now in the future, as you can see right here, yes, we have the Three of Swords. It will not be without any consequence. You have the Three of Pentacles. You have more than one options, but you are so afraid, so hurt, and you are carrying all of this. It's as if you are going to be the one who will betray this person, because you are searching for the King of Pentacles. You are searching for the perfect person, and this doesn't actually exist. We have the Ace of Cups right here and the Nine of Wands. You will find the person who is perfect for you, but not from the get-go. Yes, you will have great luck in love, but not from the first encounter. You need to understand this, and this is why a person is coming your way to teach you the lesson that you are missing, that you need to take risks. Yes, you have the Page of Swords. Another thing, you're always oversharing. You're trying to be someone who gets to know the other person very quickly. And yes, that's a good thing to have that type of curiosity, but be careful of what you're telling the other party, because you're oversharing sometimes, like your fears. You're trying to guide the conversation. You simply need to listen sometimes, and just let the other side share a bit more. Don't try to guide the conversation, because mostly, as you can see, the only bad card is the Three of Swords, the pain that you're carrying inside you. You have something amazing coming your way, and with the Ace of Cups, someone will awaken you emotionally. You will discover new ways of feeling and experiencing love. And also, for some of you, one of the main obstacles in the future is going to be an ex, a toxic one. As you can see, we have two people right here, and the King of Pentacles is on the Sun, and the Nine of Pentacles, someone that has to do with work. You need to focus there, and also you need to learn how to be, a team person, because sometimes you tend to think, oh, since I was the one who was hurt, I need to take care of my needs first. I need to find the person who is perfect. Yes, you will, but only if you believe it exists. That's why the next one, perhaps even the second and the third person in line, will be someone who will not be there forever, but they will teach you to simply live in the moment, because that is the most important thing. The main, as you can see, card is spiritual connection. You will know when the right person comes, because this relationship will have a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Sometimes we simply get to meet someone who is so understanding, so unique, so special. That is when you will know. You need to understand the irrational side of things, because you're always being too rational. Right now, you need to begin anew. You need to begin now as well. Take your first step. As you can see, there is a long road ahead, but it is not about the road. It's about all of the experiences along this trip. And yes, you will meet people who are not worth it, but you need to take the first step. If you would like something to happen, you simply need to begin. Yes, there is this divine plan, as you can see, but you need to trust there's a divine plan, because most of us tend to think that, oh, I am the one who doesn't have it easy, everyone else does, and that is another thing that's holding you back. You need to remember, everything happens for a reason. Yes, you will have misfortune, but it will be so that you can find the best way out. Also, divine creation, you need to accept things. Yes, take care of your personal commitments. You have committed that you will not let some other person hurt you. That's not a bad thing, but you also need to accept everything that happened before, and that is the way to finding euphoria. So simply let go, have fun. Yes, experience both the bad and the good, and this will be the way to find the person that is best for you. Also, don't be afraid to take risks, because when you would like to find the best job possible and the best way to have a career, there is only one step, and that is the step that you need to take right now. Find your voice, say what you want to say, and also don't be afraid of hearing the word no or maybe. This is the best way for you to find what you want, and also find the best people to support your dreams. If you like this video, you can leave a like or a hype, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next video.